Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Boy That Loved, a Boys Love podcast hosted by me, Dion. Hello. Okay, so for today's video, I'm just going to give you a overview of my thoughts and feelings on Playboy the series. I just actually finished reacting to it. If you want to see that reaction, it is now live on my Patreon page. Link below. Become a patron. Watch the show with me. But if you don't want to become a patron, you just want to hear my thoughts, this is the video for you. Also spoilers, so like if you haven't seen it, go watch it first and then come back here. So Playboy the series. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. I was really taken back by the scenery. From the school locations, from that art room to that one bathroom, you know the bathroom, to the main house and all the different rooms. This is one room that was like big. He had his canvas in, he had a chair in the middle of the thing. There was the backyard where they had like a tub with flowers and pillows in it, which I still know what's up with that. And then there was the pool, obviously, and then you had like the door, I think, opening up to the pool. They had like a couch they were just sitting on, watching videos, pointing towards the pool. I was like, okay. And even that back alley at the end where the villains were like hanging out, I was like, oh, what is going on with this? So the set, they really came through with the set. I'm really shook by that. I'm really living for that. Um, Another thing I noticed is that I'm guessing this show was sponsored. There's some sponsors that they showcase on there, but like this clothing brand called Rich was featured throughout the whole episode. I first saw on that one guy's tank top, it was like an embroidered logo, but then you seen everyone wearing Rich underwear, like everybody. I'm like, oh, that's the only brand that's in the vicinity. All the boys, rich or poor, whatever the case may be, is wearing Rich undies. Got it. Got it. Um, Now as far as what happened in the episode, um, it was very gratuitous with the intimate scenes. They were like constant back to back bust down self pleasure moments, and some of them, especially the bust down scenes, seemed to last a long time. Like it felt like it was going to end, but then it kept going, and like, oh, come back for more, or you know. And they were shot very nicely and great choreography, but it was so excessive. I don't even know what the plot is really. I mean, we get to the plot eventually, but even whatever plot point we're doing with that one character, everything else still seems to be a bit under presented, underdeveloped. Not because you get things developed throughout the series, but it wasn't set up until the end. Two of the main boys are having these two people basically rob them and get something from them, and they're just playing them. They're the playboys of the show for the namesake, and you figure that out at the end, which is cool. But we had to watch like 40 bust down scenes to get to something of substance when it came to that. I don't think we needed all those scenes as long as they were. Like the scene of them in the pool, the money was not needed. You cut that out. I guess you need the scene with him get the pizza, but like even with the pizza, it it all seemed to randomly happen. We just happened to see someone doing something they would normally be doing, like him pleasuring himself when he ordered the pizza. Then he started busting out the pizza guy in the bathroom. Like it all just seemed more random than intentional. You might say, oh, people do this all the time. They be just doing, they pleasure themselves, and sometimes a hookup comes by. Sure, sure. I don't know, but that has nothing to do with a plot though. I guess that's their meet cute. You want him to meet the pizza guy for him to eventually get booed up with him or be played by him. It seems like that's going to be the case, but I don't know if this setup to do that makes sense. It all didn't make any sense. It was just excessively doing all that, and I was like, okay, sure, sure. Now, what seems to be more of a major plot is, I guess, one of the characters gets kidnapped or murdered. I don't know, and his brother, his twin, I think, comes back as him to figure out what's going on, and I guess he's trying to infiltrate. He's documenting his stay. That's I'm not too clear on what is that, because they, like I said, they had so much of this other crap and just all these bust downs and all these like long scenes of other things that amount to nothing really. And once he comes in, and that's like a more of a plot thread, it's a little, it's like it's at the end, and it's a little like it's hard to care that much because we spend more time with these other characters, and I care more about them getting played by these two people, the villains at the end and cheering and they robbing folks. Feel more interested in that situation than this whole like my brother's missing. Who what happened to him? I mean, maybe obviously in the next episode they'll flesh that out more and kind of do flashbacks and see what he's doing, what's his plan is, and like go into that. Which I don't mind being patient with that. I just feel like it's a missed opportunity to have him kind of get into the trenches, like him being like it would make sense where he was like the main character or one of the main characters for real, and coming in at the beginning and everything we saw happen with the boys, he could be observing and taking notes. That would have made all those gratuitous scenes make more sense if he was just taking notes on everyone's actions, their character. This person likes doing this, and now this is happening. This character's shy, meek, a virgin, likes to draw, but now he's exploring things with this person. He's like observing. That would have been good setup for this character so we can follow him, his point of view on what's going on with everybody else. So those scenes didn't seem as random. He can kind of get information, how to infiltrate, give information on who's this and what's going on with that. I mean, he probably would do the next episode. I'm just saying it would have made these gratuitous scenes not feel as random or unnecessary because they all felt unnecessary, especially how long they were. I'm like, damn, we still like we got it. Like, I don't think we needed all this. We definitely didn't need all that. um, Now I did see there's like the cast is very large and we only seen a few of them. I'm not sure how this all works. How the mystery will unfold, and because it seems like there's two different narratives. We have the one with the boys, the rich boys, and these players, and then we have who murdered, kidnapped my brother. We have those two things, which I'm glad we have two different things, but they seem to might be able to cross, maybe. But how that's gonna work though? Because these two boys seem to be enamored with their respective suitors, right? But they also have two other friends that are in the mix that I don't know what happened to them actually. We didn't see much of them at the end, so I'm not sure if they will get their own plot line, if they're getting a similar plot line, because there's four villain characters, so there's four of them, so it makes sense for them to pair off. Who knows? Who knows? Um, as far as the first episode goes, what would I give it? I probably give it a 2 out of 5. All style, no substance. Though it looked great and it did the things, they did the things. There wasn't much of I said in my I think I said it in my reaction that I could wait for the next episode. I'm not like excited to see what happens next. I'm curious. I am, but I'm not excited. I'm not like gung ho. I'm not like, ooh, what's going to happen with the brother? Where is he at? Who did it? Because there's not enough setup for anything. There was no backstory. There was like not enough of that, so I didn't care. And then the other thing with the boys being played by these players, the reveal of it all, we found out at the end. So it would have been great if I kept that not at the end, or I cut that scene of them. Maybe we can get suspicious because we saw him take their ring and the other one, him like smiling. So we kind of got that, but now it's confirmed that they are, you know, players. Got it. You know, yeah. Bit of a disappointment, but you know, good soundtrack, good cinematography. So I think it's my. It's, I don't think it's essential viewing, but it might be worth the watch. It might be worth it. Check it out. But I don't think it's like you're not missing nothing. You know, if you miss this, you know what I mean. Like, you're not missing nothing if you don't want to watch it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below on this episode. I wish I had more to talk about, but there's like I said, there's not enough to talk about. Oh, I like that scene in the bathroom when he had his hair coiffed back, and then went that one scene, him going down, and like it was the full shot and the marble bathroom. That bathroom was so great, and I seen the light coming in. This show had aesthetics down, aesthetics down. It was so good. I guess watch it for that alone. I guess, you know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below if you want to see my initial reaction and whatnot. It is live on my Patreon, like I said. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.